So there folks, welcome back to Civilization 5. There's your demographics overview, and we are still Ethiopia, still building our first settler. It looks like Gajamada has taken up a defensive position on our borders. He's probably being chased by barbs. We're gonna pop this camp. Oh, thank God, that's that got rid of, and that's made Hanoi happy with us. And then I'm going to swing this guy down here, ready to attack this brute. He's probably going to try and take out our spearman, which is going to be a pain in the balls if he manages it. We might have to try and give him the runaround. Although with any luck, no. Okay, he's coming for me. This could be bad, unless our spearman levels up. Oh God, there's more barbs there. Okay, we might be about to lose the spearman. I'm going to bring him over to some more defensible terrain. And we're going to move the archer. We'll move the archer over the river. Oh God, I don't think the archer's going to reach him in time. We might lose our spearman here, and if we do, that's going to be a little bit on the annoying side. It's unlucky that camp spawned a barb when it did, but that sometimes happens. God, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, you fucking legend. Holy balls. Right, fucking heal up, son. Oh my God. That was pretty fucking cool. Let's give this guy a little bit of help over here. We need to start clearing out some of these barbs. We might send our archer over there and use the spearman. In fact, let's pull the spearman into our borders. He'll heal faster in our borders. Jesus Christ. It is quite Barbie round here, and we need to get doing some land grabbing. And when it's Barbie, that's not the best time to be land grabbing. However, what choice do we have, really? We're so limited on options. Ah, good. Japan's having trouble with the barbs. Excellent. That's good to know. Let's attack these hand axes some more. There we go. They're not going to give us too much trouble. We've got incense on the way, which is going to give us plenty of happiness. Which means, obviously, it's time to start... Oh! Hiawatha. Well, that means war. We're going to have to get rid of that. That's right in the way. He's penned us right in. What a bastard. What an absolute bastard. That's made things awkward. That means we're pretty much going to have to kill him. We're pretty much going to have to kill him. We're going to have to settle and start building units. Because there's no way we're going to win without some prime land. And he's just stolen pretty much where we wanted our city. Oh, what a prick. Our settler's almost ready to come out. Where do we want to put him? I feel like I want to grab this land before he whips out another one over this side. And then we'll worry about getting something over here. Let's do that. We'll get that bit of land first. Because if he takes that as well, we are really fucked. Let's get a production hill. Give us a bit of production in the capital. No, I don't want an embassy with you because you're a bastard. In fact, we're probably not going to make embassies with either of you two. We'll be friends with Gadja. Right, give me that settler. Let's get him across the river. Where do we want to scout next? We've explored most stuff. We sort of need sailing to get out into the sea. I think we could probably just delete this scout, but we'll just make sure this is all definitely coast down here. I'm pretty sure it is. And then we'll delete him so he's not costing us money, because we're at 0 GPT. Right, we do need a granary and we do need a library, and I feel like we also definitely want a settler. It's going to have to be a settler, isn't it? It's going to have to be a settler. We can't not at this stage. These guys are expanding so aggressively. If we don't get some land, we're not going to be able to produce the soldiers to take them down. But he has put his cities in the worst fucking places. Right. I'm going to send the settler with the spearman and pull this archer around and check the state of that encampment. We can't actually defeat those guys, so I'm just going to stand in the forest, and if we do attack us, at least we won't take too much damage. Ah, we don't have mining yet, do we? Oh, shit. Okay, farm up a floodplain then. Farm up a floodplain instead. Oh, and there's also, we've grabbed that wheat over there as well. How much wheat will we get? Only a +1. So it's not the greatest. It's not on fresh water, you see. Right, let's carry on scouting around here. They've still got Gadger's settler. I'm going to farm that floodplain because it's a tile we're using because it's got faith as well as food. So it's actually technically slightly better than the wheat. I'm also going to swing over here. I'm only going to keep an eye on that camp. I'm not going to take it out yet. Because it's obviously causing problems for him, and that's something we want. Now, this city we put down here, I'm thinking this hill tile is where we want to put it. We definitely get the spice, we definitely get the cattle, we will get the wheat.
Wisdom
and that's about as much as we can hope for. Otherwise, it's going to be sharing tiles with the capital, which I really don't want. It's not the best position for it, but it's what we've got to work with, basically. Let's move into this forest. And let's... I need to delete that scout. See, settling here would be fucking great as well, but getting a settler down there is going to take... Just imagine how many turns it's going to take to escort a settler down there. But there's good land here that these guys aren't using. And we are really penned in on this side. We might have to do that. We might have to make a long adventure for one of our settlers. Someone got a pantheon, but it doesn't look like it's any of these guys, so that's good. Let's settle this guy. And let's... the spearman... What do I want to do with this spearman? I really don't know. We probably want to pull him up there to escort the next guy. So let's do that. Should we delete this scout? I feel like we should. There's really nothing for him to do and he's just costing us money. I'm going to delete him. I'll put us back on 1 GPT. I'm going to attack these barbs a little bit just to soften them up. The pantheon that they took was not particularly good. And over here... It's going to take a long time to build anything. I guess granary is going to have to be the first thing. How come we can't... Oh, did we get a free stelly from tradition? Of course we will, won't we? Yeah. Oh, that's good then. So our borders will automatically grow and snag that wheat. That's pretty handy. Once this worker's finished building this farm, we'll send him down there and get him building up this place. In fact, we could even purchase a worker. We should probably purchase a worker. I'm going to do that. Because that's going to really help us get this city up and running nice and quickly. Because we don't want it to take too long. We'll settle what lands we please, Hiawatha. You've already fucking pissed us off, mate. So don't even try it. It's not like you're any major threat to us at the moment. But we're going to have to settle near you. I can't say that we won't, because we will just automatically break that promise when we put the city down. So there's no point me saying that I will, when I clearly won't. We don't need spices yet. Let's get a cattle up first. We'll worry about spices later. Right, pikeman is in position, ready to guard the next settler. Someone's gone classical. We're researching maths, which is probably a good idea. Hanoi's just gifted us a new unit. Very nice. It's only a warrior, though, which is a bit shit. But I suppose we can sit him in the city. At least he's there. Next turn. We're going to have to plunk a city down somewhere here. And we just don't worry about the borders, because we'll raise this city and it can take that bit of land anyway. And then we'll probably have to try and produce another one and send him on the long road down here somewhere. And just hope that Gajamada hasn't settled it. Oh, I've just popped the barb camp. That probably wasn't the smartest move. But never mind, I've done it now. We could always send the archer off to have a look and keep an eye on stuff down there, but it seems like a bit of a waste. I'm going to pop this camp so we get the friend points bonus with whoever wants rid of it. Looks like nobody wanted rid of it. Bastards. No embassy for Japan. Fortunately, you can't be trusted, so there shall be no embassy between us. There's a random fucking guy over there. Just like an injured hand axe just walking around. Should I leave this archer here? I think I should do. Where are we going to put this city? It has to be a certain number of tiles away. That's the most annoying fucking city position ever. Maybe we should just sneak round and try and snag up some of this prime land. Maybe that's a much better way of doing it. It means we've got to defend our city on two fronts, but... you know, maybe that's the way forward. Let's go get that wheat online. Our research is pretty awful. I don't know what I can do about that, really. I really don't know what to do about that. We're just going to keep churning out the settlers and hope for the best, I guess. What more can we do? Another pantheon founded? 4 faith from natural wonders. That's a particularly crap one. I don't know why they bothered with that, unless they found a whole bunch of natural wonders. Harara's grown. There's the wheat. We'll get that online. That might help us a little bit. We're also going to need to get another unit to defend around this area. I'll leave that spearman on alert for a bit. We're coming up for a new policy before too long. 7 turns for a new policy. We've also got faith coming, which we're saving for a great profit, so we'll get the pick of the crop from the the extensions. Hopefully we can get that religious community. I feel like that will be very, very useful to us. No. No is the short answer to that. You've pretty much signed your death warrant, my friend, by taking our prime city site. You had land. You know, it wasn't too bad. I've got nothing here, mate. I've got desert. Gajamada has gone classical. I was wrong about resettling this city-state, by the way. I don't think you can raise city-states, can you? I don't think that's the thing you can do now. I think if you conquer a city-state, you have to keep it. I mean, that's still an option. It wouldn't be a terrible city. It's got gems, and it's got some reasonably good production, but it's not ideal. It's really not ideal at all. We are still out in the lead, but that's mainly religion points that's propping us up there. I still think getting a city down here would be good. Dyes, horses, Grand Mesa, cotton. It's just so far away. But sometimes you've got to do that. I mean, look how spread out Japan is. I mean, the good thing is we are quite defensive. So I guess we could get away with it. And it wouldn't be terrible. And it would certainly be better than try to plunk one down here. Yeah, I think we might do that. There's a lot of land down here and there's no real cities down there. I think we're going to send our settler on a long journey. We'll send him with the spearman and the archer because there's a lot of barbs around. and see what we can set up down there. No, you're not having an embassy. Cock off. This guy is obsessed with embassies. I won't mind, but he knows what a bastard he is. Right. Choose production. I do want another settler, but we also really need to get some of these fucking buildings up and running. We're going to need a granary and a library, so let's get those online. We're going to need more happiness before we can put a fourth city down anyway. Oh, that would help, wouldn't it? Monarchy. Monarchy's pretty good. I feel like we should go monarchy. We're up to 8 happiness. Good. At least we might get to a golden age, and then at least we can get some fucking production. That might help. Right, so we've got some buildings coming, and we're going to send this settler on an epic journey. It's going to be a weird one. I can already tell this is going to be a weird fucking game. Because this is just not how I planned it going down at all. This is not what I imagined this game was going to play out like. It's been very bad. Oh, I can't believe he put Grand River right there. What a prick. Why is that farm not finished? Did we not tell them to finish that farm? I could have sworn they finished it. Maybe they got interrupted by barbs. Sometimes if they even smell a barb nearby, they just stop whatever they're doing, which is really annoying. Someone's out there clearing out encampments as well. I'm guessing that's Japan. Mogadishu. Where's Mogadishu? I don't even see it on the map. Oh god, Oda has a lot of gold. A real lot of gold. And that is worrying. Very worrying. What have we got? We've got incense, spices, ivory. So, yeah, this is the golden area, isn't it? Cotton, dyes, horses, wheat, bison, and the Mesa. That's what I want. I want that fucking area. And I really hope when we get down there it's still available. But if not, we'll just pick somewhere else nearby. He's already chucking some units around as Japan. I think he's going to probably want to attack me or Hiawatha before too long. Or maybe Gajimada with him being right down the ass end of the scoreboard. Getting his settler captured has been a real thorn in his side by the looks of things. He's worst on soldiers, worst on land, worst on crops and manufactured goods. We're worst on literacy somehow. Not sure how that works, but there you go. Japan has got a lot of spearmen. Oh, is he attacking Mogadishu? Hiawatha has completed Stonehenge. So he's probably going to get his way to religion pretty soon. However, he's already picking up some followers for the Way of the Derp. So good luck to him, basically. Let's finish this farm. We're going to get granaries and libraries up before we build another settler, but that is obviously high on our list of things that we want to do. Oh my god, he has got quite a few units already. What is he planning on doing with all those units? Holy shit. Oh my god, if he declares on me now, that would be so bad. I'm hoping he's declaring on a city-state. Can't really trade him anything to put him off. Oh my god. That is a lot of units for this stage of the game. How has he got so many units? How are we doing on soldiers? We're in 6th. Obviously, you can't possibly know that, but still. Oh, no, you didn't. You wouldn't let me move into that square. Shit, son. Okay, let's just keep farming up the floodplains. That's all we can do at the moment. I feel like we should probably buy an archer as soon as we can. We need a little bit more cash for that, though. Oh, shit, son. Oh, my God. Japan is going to be a real threat in this game. A real threat. His borders are fucking growing. How is he doing so well? How has Hiawatha got ahead in the scores as well? Jesus, how's everyone doing so good? Why are we doing so shit? Our setup wasn't that bad. We're going to get these spices online. In fact, I don't think we can. Because we haven't got mining. It might not let us chop the forest. But at least our settler's on the move. As long as Japan doesn't decide to attack it, we should be okay. Indonesia has got their pantheon. Goddess of festivals. So they're going to be a religious enemy. I'm not seeing the one that Hiawatha picked up. Did he not pick up a pantheon? I thought he did. Maybe we imagined it. Sometimes hard to tell. Okay. Okay, we've got some granaries coming. We need libraries, but we also need troops. Because he is going to really fucking throw those troops at someone. He hasn't built all those for nothing. Yeah, we need mining to clear the forest. Okay, let's get this... Oh, we can't do that either. Dicks, we really do need mining. We're going for mining instead. We'll go back to currency once we've got mining. We can't keep putting mining off. It's getting to be important to us now. Let's keep checking out this area down here. We need a library. I feel like we should send this warrior out so that we can see if he marches on us or not. Because I want to know if he's coming, basically, so that I can panic. And panic we will, because there's nothing we can do to defend ourselves at all. 5 turns till mining. I'm just going to put him to sleep for 5 turns. There's not much point getting him to do anything else. We'll just wait for the mining. In fact, we'll move him back to the plantation square so we can do that immediately. That's a much better idea. Warrior. I want visibility. I want to see everything that Japan's up to as we make our way down into the depths of this crazy area where we're going to set up another city. Oh my god. I can't remember the last time I spread my empire out like this. Because usually it's a stupid idea. Oh, there goes their pantheon. Which they've somehow managed to start spreading quite easily. How surprising. Let's leave that warrior there. It allows us to see Japan's movements if they do try and sneak up on us. Which I expect he will do. We are quite undefended. Until we get these libraries up, we're pretty much defenseless. So I do want to get those up really, really quickly. Oh god, this fucking settler is so slow. I know we're going to get down there and find out that this prick's put a city there. I just fucking know it. There's no way this is going to pay off for us, is it? It never fucking pays off. Although, it's looking quite empty. We might get away with this. We might actually get away with this. Oh god, all my confidence has gone to shit. I think we're going to die. I was very confident until I saw what Japan was up to. I just can't believe how many units he's built. I don't understand how we can afford an army that big already. The gold cost per turn on having like 12 units that are outside of your territory must be huge. Where do we want to site this city? Yeah, I do like that square, actually. That gives us a hell of a lot of stuff. But not the bison. But it does give us fish instead, which is possibly better. It does give us the Mesa. Gives us the horse, gives us the dice, gives us the wheat. Yeah, that's a fucking good square. That is exactly where we want it. Okay. We can go back to currency now as well. We've got mining. Which means we can get spices. Oh god, and then we're gonna, as soon as the libraries are up, we need to start thinking about defences. Defences fucking sharpish, and then markets to pay for the defences. Right, we can now... Yeah, we should probably build that mine. That's a good idea. I'm going to move this archer over here. We're going to have to try and pop that barb camp. I get the feeling Gadjamada's not going to be happy with us once we settle there as well. Oh, the camp is gone. Sweet. The camp is already gone. Oh, we'll get that stone as well. This is going to be a really nice city down here. It is on plains, which is a bit of a disappointment. If that had been grassland, that would have been even better. However, it's not terrible. It's actually pretty decent. Oh, the salt as well. Oh, yes. This is glorious. Look at this place. No embassy. Not doing it. He wants to know where my capital is so he can come and march his troops over there. I'm not a fucking idiot, Oda. Right. I'm going to send the spearmen back. And I'm going to found that city and put the archer inside it. Look at that. Hiawatha fucking followed me down here, seeing what I was up to. Right. Let's get... I guess we have to get a granary first. We need a worker, but I might just try and escort one over with this spearman. Although it is a long travel. It might be quicker than building one. We'll walk back and see. At the moment, one archer here should be fine to defend this. Because all Oda's troops are on the other side. So, let's send our spearmen up there. And we'll just start walking him back. Still no sign of Oda. 5 turns on this one. This city is growing quite rapidly, actually. It's quite a decent city. And these hills should give it some decent productions. We just got to make sure we can defend it. We're down to 2 happiness. And we're about to lose both of those. But we're about to get 4 from the spices. And this place is a luxury fucking gold mine. There's so much nice stuff here. We might actually save up and buy a worker in that city. Rather than escorting one, now that I think about it. That's going to be a much better plan. We'll just buy a worker when we've got 420. Pretty soon Harara will be ready to build us. Probably some archers. Can we build composites yet? Did we research composites? I don't know if we did. Oh, there we go. He has put another place down. I must have recaptured his settler, look. He's built Surabaya right close to his own city. That's a bit of a shit place to build it. We've got to keep an eye on this place in case he sneaks a settler down here, because we'll have to buy the tiles if he does. I'm really hoping I don't have to buy the tiles, because I want to buy the worker instead, but it's something we might potentially have to do. We might not leave us any option, basically. Right, let's build... Ooh, the Hanging Gardens. It's going to take way too long to build, but I do like it. A caravan would be nice as well, but right now... It's going to have to be an archer. It just has to be. What else can we possibly build in this city? We still need another settler. Mogadishu's bankrupt because they paid tribute to Japan. That probably explains the troop movements. Oh god, this is a glorious city. Right, we now have a mine up and running. This is probably the point where we want to build a road to Harar. So, let's do that, and let's keep the road on this side of the river. A great lighthouse has been built. That's an interesting one. Someone's obviously heavily coastal. We've got plus 10 GPT now, which is nice. So hopefully money's not going to be too much of an issue for us. And as soon as we get the worker down here in Adwa, then we should be raking some cash. Let's get a mine on this desert hill and build a road, because we've got the money to afford the road while we build it. And we will build... Do we want a settler or a watermill? The watermill will be pretty fucking handy at this point, because we need to get the worker down here first so that we've got the happiness to settle anyway. So I'm going to go for the watermill first. I'm not giving you an embassy. Fuck off. Oh my god, he's got so many units. I think as soon as we get currency, we'll start getting some military techs. Religion founded. We don't know who it was. It wasn't any of our guys. So that's fine. Not too worried about that. The main problem religion-wise is that Hiawatha has got a pantheon. Although that's not going to do him much good. We should be emitting a reasonable amount of pressure. It's not going as good as I'd hoped. 450 for our next great profit, though, so that's pretty good. We're obviously going to need a missionary to spread it manually down to Adwa, because it's too far away for us to establish any sort of trade route. And on the next turn, we can afford a worker for it, which is nice. Hiawatha, I can't help noticing, has got some troops on the move. That's okay, because Harar is going to start building troops for us now. Right, let us grab a goddamn worker down here. And research composites. And then we can upgrade our archers. Belgrade would like to learn the way of the derp. Where is Belgrade? It's all the way up there. Wow, it's probably not going to happen then, is it? Let's get this fucking cotton online. And continue building the road. Still don't know where to put the fourth city. Some interesting areas around, but none of them are particularly stand out. I'm going to leave this guy in Harar. I'm going to pull the spearmen back to guard Addis Ababa. We've got some decent defences now. It's not terrible. Petra, we can now build Petra, which we probably want to do in Addis Ababa. Although Harar is going to end up with way more desert tiles. One, two, three. So this is the radius of Addis Ababa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's floodplains. 6. I'll make that 6 desert tiles. 7 if you count the plantation, which it might do. Versus 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to have to be in the capital. Okay. We'll build that in the capital then. That's absolutely fine. Right, let's get another archer out. And hopefully that will just automatically be replaced by a composite in 2 turns. Oh no, it won't, because we've got to get the next tech, haven't we? Shit. It's okay. It's okay. We're on the case. We know what we're doing. Everything's fine. We can recover this. We just need a really good 4th city.
How happy.
Ah, and there's our great profit. Well, that's nice. That helps. Right. Let's enhance our religion. Okay. Religious community. Oh, brilliant. And Defender of the Faith would be pretty damn good. Because we're going to be playing defensive military. We don't want to be attacking too much. We'll probably try and raise a couple of his cities, but that's about it. What else is good? The rest are all a little bit shit, really. 30% further away still won't be enough to reach Adwar. Faster spreading's not that good. Yeah, I think we'll take the Defender of the Faith. That will help us in our defensive efforts against Tokyo. If he does try and attack us, which he probably will. And there we go, the religion's been enhanced. Someone's just gone medieval. Good for them. I'm going to keep this guy here so he's got some visibility. In fact, we should probably keep him a little bit further. Probably around here, just so we can see no matter which side Japan comes from. And let's also, while I remember... we'll do remind me later, and we'll see what we want. We'll probably get some pagodas with it, but who can say? Who can say what's the best? This city did get a free stealth, so its borders are going to pop onto the salt. So we probably want to pick up sailing next, so we can get over there and get that salt online. It's a nice luxury, is salt. Right, let's carry on building this road. Let's leave that guy there. No, no embassy, go away. We don't like you. You're not a very nice person. You're mean. And you've got a hell of a lot of units, and you'd love to know where my capital is so you could come and kill it. Right, let's, in the interest of speeding things up, build another portion of road. And then we pretty much have to build Petra here. So we're getting straight on that. Five turns till construction. So we are going to have to pay to upgrade these archers. Oh well. Oh well. It'll have to do. It will have to do. We need them to defend against bloody Tokyo. He's gonna come in with archers and spears if he comes in. There's not much point getting that other cotton online, really. I'm gonna buy this wheat and get that online instead. Our border's still gonna take the salt. Yes. Okay. I'm doing that because there's no point getting the cotton because Hiawatha already has 3 cotton, so he's 4 cotton, so he's probably trading it to both of these guys. Which obviously means, what's the point us doing it as well? There's another defensive archer anyway, that will help. Do we want to build another archer, or should I detour to get a market at this stage? Japan isn't coming yet. Let's detour and get a market. Risky, but I think it's going to help. I hope it's going to help. build the last little bit of road. And then at least we've got 2 cities connected. Connecting this one up is going to be a pain in the arse. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, but we'll think of something, basically. We'll think of something. We might have to build the world's longest fucking road. Right, let's get back up here and make some production. I'm going to put a mine on that hill tile. Because the sooner we can get that Petra out, the better. And hopefully we're going to beat everybody else to it. Nobody else appears to be in much desert. So in theory, we should be okay.
3.
Choose research. Let's grab sailing. And then this worker can go straight over and get that salt that we've now owned. We're also coming up for a golden age thanks to our massive amount of happiness. Adwar has grown. That's growing pretty nicely, actually. I really do want to buy that Mesa tile just so that no one can steal it off us. You've got to keep an eye on the AI because they're sneaky like that. You'll turn around and there'll be a fucking city right next to it. But hopefully if we get this market up nice and quickly, we can probably afford to do it. Is the road finished? City connection established. Excellent news. The only problem is we can't really build one to Adwar because Hiawatha's borders are going to cut it off, and without open borders, it won't count. And that's very, very annoying. What do we want to do then? What do we want to do? That is... Is that fresh water? Yeah, it says river. So let's build a farm there. Choose research again. Okay, what do we want? We probably want to hit education now. We're not really going to need any more military techs for now. Because we're not planning on doing any attacking yet. We want to get the Petra up, get another settler out, really. But where to settle? I really don't know where to settle. We've adopted a policy. Which means it's the final one here. Which is, oh, good news. Increased growth and aqueducts in all cities. Very nice. That should really help us. We are 1 turn away from a golden age. We're also coming up for time. Is there anything that we want to keep an eye on? I'll tell you what, we'll continue until this worker's ready to get the salt online, just so we don't forget about the salt, because that would be really annoying, and that's where we'll leave it. Because he's probably done with that farm. I just want to get him actually building the salt. The golden age has dawned. Petra is now 13 turns away. Hiawatha got the terracotta army. Jeez. Okay. These guys have got a lot of soldiers, but we've got the economy to start churning our own out now. I think he has to visit a city before he can embark. So I'm just doing that with him. Oh, okay. That's a lot of units. Why can you not embark? Are we missing a tech? Is it optics? Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, let's grab optics. How much is that dye? 80. Okay. Let's get that dye online instead. Oh, fuck you. Okay. And that is why we keep an archer. Shit. Right. Let's just take one more turn and see if Hiawatha's going to declare war on us or not. I don't think he is. He's spreading out. That's okay. I think we're safe. Right, we'll have to research optics to get embarkation. We can upgrade our bowman, but we need some cash first, which we're working on. Obviously, the market coming up here is really going to help that. We're at plus 13 GPT already. Once Petra's built as well, we're going to be rolling in dough. That's the plan. We'll upgrade the archers to bowmen, keep building some more, and improve all this land. And then hopefully, if we do get attacked, at least we can defend ourselves. One of his cities is already converted to Islam, which is brilliant news. Hopefully that's going to start spreading it to other places. There's a little bit of it in Malacca. Honorius picks them up. That's quite nice. Obviously, there's not much down here. It's going to be real tricky dealing with Adwa with it being all the way down here. We'll probably have to build a boat. And then... No, we can't, can we? We can't... We need a coastal city. Oh well. We'll think of something. I don't know what, but we'll think of it next time. For now, I'm going to leave it there, folks. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.